is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
So, hi, Verona. I accidentally made you host. Can you transfer the host back to me, please? Verona, I accidentally made you host instead of co-host.
Okay.
Thank you.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the mountains. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello, everybody. Good night. My name is Kohan Baker. I'm here this afternoon to introduce someone who is very special to me. He's the person who got me involved in this business. And also, on the 26th of October, 2023, it's the last Thursday in the month. And I want to tell you guys, it's a great time to be on this call. Please help me welcome my upline, Mr. Owen Williams. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that very spirited introduction, Cohen. And welcome, guys, to another presentation, Love Biome presentation by the TSI Group. It stands for Team Success International. We are a body of persons who are very committed to the building of this very amazing platform. We want to spread it worldwide. So thank you for joining us. There's so much things you could be doing with your time tonight, but you are here. I promise that this information is going to be either life-changing or life-saving. All right, so without further ado, we're talking about a company called Love Biome. Recently got started, but they have years of experience under their belt. The word Love Biome comprises of two words. We all know what love is, well, or I hope. And of course, persons are on this call tonight because somebody cared enough to give them an invitation. And we welcome you to being on this call tonight. Now, the other word biome has to do with a section of your body that not many of us even knew existed, because I was only made aware of this recently, right? So we're going to talk about that more often as we go along. So, but I want to ask you a question. How is your health? If you were to answer me honestly, how would you answer how would you answer that question? How is your health? And can I say to you, if your answer is, well, I've lost a measure of my health is not as good as it should be, I would say this presentation is for you, because we are going to cover some issues that actually put you on a path to proper, effective, optimal health. And if your answer is, well, Owen, I'm good, all my vitals are okay, and I'm getting very good report from my doctor, my health is good, this is still for you. Why? Because you don't want to lose your health. There are things that happen every now and then that could compromise your health, and so you don't want to lose your health. So this information will help you to secure, guarantee that you have optimal health, right? To ride through whatever storm that may arise, whatever pestilence may wash up on your shores, you're able to ride above them. So this is a very good call for you tonight. What are the things affecting us in life today that are actually compromising health globally? Obesity is one such thing. Who do you know that wants to release some weight? Do you know anybody who wants to release some weight? If you know some person who you would like to help to release some weight, this is the call for you and for them, because you can be an agent to pass on the information to these persons to help them to lose the weight. You know the whole thing. If you're a male, it is recommended at a certain age, it's recommended that your waist size should not be above a certain length. And if you want to maintain good health, it is recommended that you keep your waist size below a certain measurement, all right? There are issues that affects our bodies that the doctor will say to you, if you want to help yourself to be better, drop some weight. Guys, let's work on that. The weight is just not good, all right? What about energy? I don't know about you, but there are so many times I wake up in the morning, not now, back in the day, so many times you wake up in the morning, you're tired. You go to work, you're tired. You come back from work tired. You go to sleep tired, you wake up tired. You just one whole cycle of just lethargy and being lethargic and tired. What most persons do to alleviate the situation is to drink a lot of coffee, which is not healthy, right? Or succumb to the temptation of drinking the Monsters and the Red Bull and the Venoms and the Bombs. Look at those names. I don't think anything healthy can be called Venom or Monster or Bomb, right? They are packed with sugar. They're just not good for the body. And guess what? We have healthier alternatives to those. And that's what we're here to discuss tonight. Healthy alternatives to the problem. What about sugar addiction? So many of us were trained from birth to love and to crave sugar because the treats were riddled with sugar. Or candies, or we are fed sweets from early, so our taste buds get so acclimatized, right? Today, sugar is in almost everything. Sugar is one of the most sneaky thing you could ever put out there. Almost some of the most innocent things today have sugar. All right. So you might be saying to yourself, you know what? I'm watching the amount of sugar I take. So I'm not drinking this, I'm not drinking that. Let me tell you something. Sugar is so sneaky that when you really check the amount of grams of sugar in some of the things you think sugar is not in, by the time you check it up, you check up all the sugar, you're saying, oh my God, do you mean to say that this week I have actually consumed 2, 10, 5 pounds of sugar? You must buy that by 4, multiply the amount of weeks in the month, in the year. You can see how sugar creeps in and creates all kind of issues in our bodies. All right, what about stress and anxiety? Is there anybody on this call tonight who's suffering from stress, anxiety, can't sleep at night, depression? If you're on this call, we have a solution for that. You can pat yourself on the shoulder and say, help is here. We have a solution for that tonight, right? Why are we so unhealthy? Why are we so unhealthy? Well, you know why? Because of the food we eat today, my friends, or that which we think is food, right? Because if I should ask you, give me a definition for food, most person will give this description to the tune of, hey, food is that which we eat to ensure that we don't get hungry or we keep off the pangs of hunger. Well, not so, because you could stuff yourself with nutritionally bankrupt edibles. They are only edibles, they're not food, they're only edibles. They are nutritionally bankrupt, and they lead to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and a ton of other issues, right? So not because it's edible means that it's food. Food is supposed to be packed with nutrition so that your 60 trillion cells can be fed. And if it's not, then you're only having stuffings. We need a solution, and we need it fast, from yesterday, all right? And guess what? It's even more confused now because we have so many options. We call it the supplement insanity. Why? There's so many options. It is confusing. In Europe alone, there's over 47,000 dietary supplements on the market available to people today. Over 47,000. And guess what? Every year, the European Food Union releases another 6,000 new supplements. So there's so much options, it is confusing. And guess what? It's no better in the US. In the US, there's over 29,000 supplements, dietary supplements on the market. With each year, the FDA approves another 1,000 new supplements every year. So it just creates all kind of confusion. We're living in the era of conflicting messages where people are tossed left, right, and center. Listen, we are popping a pill for every ill. You want to lose weight, there's a pill. You want to sleep, there's a pill. You are depressed, there's a pill. Every issue, there's a pill for every issue. Now the question is, isn't there a more simpler way to fix one's health than to be popping all these pills? You know? And sometimes when you pop these pills, they create all kind of side effects. And now you have to take a pill to alleviate the side effects. You know, let me tell you something. There are so much confusion out there. I've seen ads. Persons are taking a pill to fix one issue, and the side effect is 10 times more detrimental to their health than the issue they're trying to fix. And where do they get the side effects? By taking the pill you're trying to use to fix the issue. That is confusion. That is mixed messaging. That is all kind of that is just something that is just sinking us deeper and deeper into confusion. All right. What you're taking to fix your issues in your body should not be creating issues worse than that issue. All right. But that's our reality today. So my question is, how do we take care of our health? How do we take care of our health? And maybe I need to ask a different question, or ask the question differently. What would you do if you found out there is one thing, not 47,000 things or 29,000 things that you could do right now to start doing to look good, feel good, that would impact your health? What if you found out that there's one thing out there you could do? Would you be interested to find out what that one thing is? Or first of all, it's probably ask, is there such a thing as a one thing? Guys, yes, there is. The answer is a resounding yes. The answer addressing the micro. If you fix your micro environment that exists within the digestive system, it is called your gut microbiome. Your gut microbiome, we want you to get acquainted with the system. It's literally the center of good health in your body. The center of good health, the command center. Now, can you imagine? Some of us on this call tonight, I'm sure all of us probably over 20, over 30, and we're just hearing that an area in our gut is the command center of our health. Or that thing we've been chasing all our life, especially in recent times. We are trying to keep abreast to stay healthy, and we never know, say, that there is something, that an area in our gut that is the command center of health. And what is that area? It is from your starting at your mouth, going down to your small and large intestine, and exiting at your anus, right? And everything in between. Your small and large intestine, called your GI tract, everything in between, which includes all your foods, your liquids, your medicines, your toxins, your chemicals, your prebiotics and your probiotics, your enzymes, your digestive fluids, everything, all right? And this is a very sophisticated area, as I said before, in your body, consisting of over 100 trillion cells, 90% of your DNA, and 100,000 genes. It is a very delicate ecosystem that most of us are not even aware of. And guess what? It controls your health. Yes, my friends, it controls your health. 3,000 years ago, a man by the name of Hippocrates said this. He said, all disease, not some, all disease begins in the gut, right? All disease begins in the gut. This man is the father of modern medicine. That's what he's referred to as the father of modern medicine. Your gut microbiome controls your weight. It controls your sleep, controls your energy, controls your mood, controls your immunity. In fact, you do a research right now and ask Google or one of those, Siri or whatever, where in the body is your immune system? And stick up in right there. We can, if somebody asks you, where's your eyes? You could point at it. Where's your toes? You could point at it. Where's your nose? You can point at it. Where's your immune system? That which you have been talking about. So every time there's a pestilence, people talk about your immune system. Where is it? Where's your immune system? I never even stopped to think where my immune system is. But guess what? Your immune system, if you do a research, you'll find out that 70 to 80% of your immune system is where? In your gut. In your gut, right? And guys, I just want to draw your attention to the chat. We have Verona Stewart, who is doing an amazing job of posting some important links in the chat. So you could copy and paste somewhere for safekeeping and refer back to it to help your due diligence, right? These are some very important links related to what I'm discussing. So guys, your immune system is in your gut. Yes, 70 to 80% of in your gut, right? It is a center of health. In fact, every physiological system in the body, not some, every physiological system in the body is affected by your gut microbiome, all right? It's directly impacted by your gut microbiome, right? It is. Now, guys, most of us will have a lot of supplements at our home because is supplements good? Yes, they are good. Supplements are important, right? I'm not saying supplements not good. Listen to me carefully. All I'm saying is this. If your gut microbiome is not operating in tip-top shape, these do little or no good to you. Doesn't matter how effective or how potent the supplement is. If your gut is not working in tip-top shape and healthy, if your gut is not healthy, those treatments will do you little or no good. So fix your gut first before you spend all that money on other supplements. Fix your gut first before you spend all that money as an investment in your health on all those other supplements, because you can't put the horse before you can't put the cart before the horse. Guys, all of these diseases and all the disease and the maladies that affects our body emanates from the gut. Emanates from the gut. You have a healthy gut, it deters these maladies and diseases from happening. If you have an unhealthy gut, it encourages that to happen because you don't have the protection of the gut to stay above these debilitating issues. So HIV, diabetes, arthritis, liver disease, rheumatic disease, IBD, allergies, all these things, chronic heart disease emanates from your gut, my friends. So you fix that, fix that. That's the urgent message. And I'm sure most of us are familiar with the word, the term leaky gut. The thing is, most of us have heard about leaky gut, but not many of us even realize that so many of us are affected by leaky gut, because most of the issues and maladies we are experiencing in our bodies is as a result of leaky gut. How do you get leaky gut? Leaky gut comes about when you have a dysbiosis in the gut, where you have a proliferation of harmful pathogenic type bacteria that takes over the gut, overriding and overpopulating the good bacteria. And then sometimes what happens that you're not going as often as you should. After a while, you're experiencing slight rips and tears in the gut lining. The poisonous gases, bad bacteria, and poo starts to leach out of the gut into the bloodstream and creates inflammatory diseases. My friends, leaky gut affects the thyroid and causes Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism. Leaky gut affects the colon and causes constipation, diarrhea, and IBD, inflammatory bowel disease. Leaky gut affects your adrenals and cause fatigue. Leaky gut affects your brain and cause depression, anxiety, and ADHD. Leaky gut affects your sinus and mouth and cause frequent colds and food sensitivities. Leaky gut affects your joints and causes rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, and headaches. Leaky gut is very, very pervasive in the lives of many persons, but a lot of persons don't even know that they are suffering from leaky gut. That the thing that causes all these issues is as a result of a leaky gut. Because inflammation, so you want to do your research. I want to say this to you. I'm speaking tonight, but you don't have to take my word for it. Do your own due diligence. You know the things that are affecting you and your family, all right? And your loved ones. You have a good friend or a family member or distant who is suffering from something, all right? You go on Google, type in that thing, then add the words and gut microbiome. What you're going to see is a plethora of peer-reviewed scholarly articles written about how the gut microbiome either staves off that issue from happening if the gut is healthy, or encourages that thing to happen because the gut is unhealthy, because the gut is run by the pathogenic disease-causing bacteria. All right? So you don't have to take my word for it. It's out there. This is the one of the most researched. Don't ask me why we're only knowing about it now, but I'll tell you this. It is one of the most researched health phenomena that exists out there. All right? It is a very powerful thing. All right? Now, know this. I know this tonight, my friends. Your gut microbiome is the center of good health in the body. It's the command center in the body, your gut microbiome. All right? In fact, the era of the microbiome is now. It's the biggest wave in health in a generation. The era of the gut microbiome is the most urgent and the compelling message in health today. Very compelling. I'm going to tell you something. It's not no light compulsion, serious compulsion. So I got my friend Avril Bennett on the call tonight. Now imagine this now. So I drive past Avril's house and I see her pet poodle that she loves very much, scaling our fence, going over our neighbor's house where the big dogs are. And I call Avril at work. She's at work, phone at her ears, folders in her hand, busy at work. Avril, what's up, Owen? I just drive past the house and I see a pet poodle going over your neighbor's house. How urgent is that? Let's see how urgent. So Avril just said, you know what? Avril said to me, you know what? Let's see what I'll do. After work, I'll find him and make sure I lock him away, make sure he does not come out of his cage or his kennel or whatever. Now, contrast that to me driving past Avril's house and her house is on fire. And I call her, Avril, I just drive past your house is on fire. You know what she would do? Drop the files, fling down the phone, jump over the desk, not even walk around, jump over the desk, jump in her car and speed out to her house to try to protect the single most probably most expensive investment she have made in her life, probably. All right. Now, why did I use this analogy? Because this is a house of abundant type urgency. And so important it is. My friends, let me ask this question. Have you realized what happened the past couple of years when pestilence like chikungunya and chick-V, dengue, COVID-19 happened upon us? What happened? It swept away the lower hanging fruits. I'm referring to those persons either because of age or because they have a lot of unbridled, debilitating issues that were not managed properly. And as a result of that, they succumb to these diseases. All right? They succumb to these diseases. Friends, it's very urgent because we don't know when the next issue is going to come. We have to get a generation. We have to get our loved ones and our friends and acquaintances healthy, get their microbiome healthy, because it's the one thing that's going to get them to keep their head above the water when these pestilence start to affect us, because we don't know when the next one is going to be. Let's look at COVID-19. All of us on this call was affected by COVID-19. All of us, all right? No, it affected us differently. Some of us never even knew we had COVID-19, right? Some of us knew we had it and we were told, go home, go quarantine. Some persons had to be hospitalized, fighting for their lives on respirators and ventilators. Some people, unfortunately, succumbed to the virus and died. Question is, why? And if anybody on the call tonight have persons who died, relatives or friends, my condolences, all right? But listen, here's the question. Why did the one thing affected all of us differently? Why did the one thing affected all of us differently? Why? Because of the different level of gut protection we have. Because those persons who were affected in a very negative way, these persons were immunocompromised. These persons were immunocompromised, right? They never had a very effective gut health going on. Their gut microbiome was not really working as how it should. So my friends, we have our loved ones. Now is the time to get them ready, because we don't know. We don't know when, right? Now, we can't stop the pestilence from coming in. We can't. All we can do is prepare, all right? You see, it brings me back to a story in the Bible that most of us know. The children of Israel in Egypt, and God told them, I'm sending that angel. And he said to them, he didn't say to them, if you pray hard, I will not send him. He said, prepare, put the blood on the lintel. You story, right? Okay, fine. Now, the thing is, all we can do is prepare, my friends. Prepare. So here's the question. If we need to prepare, the next big question is, how do we take care of our gut microbiome? And that's the question I want to ask. It's the $1 million question tonight. How do we take care of our gut microbiome? Well, let's refer back to the father of modern medicine again, Mr. Hippocrates. He said, let food be thy medicine, right? Let food be thy medicine. And your medicine, your food. Now listen, this man was not talking about food of today. And by the way, as we have cleared up the definition of food, food is not just what you stuff your belly with to prevent hunger. Food is that which you consume that has a lot of nutrients to feed your 60 trillion cells. So when this man was talking about let food be your medicine, you never had TV dinners, poodles and noodles, pastas and pizzas and fries back then. They had real food. They talk about plant-based food, because plant life gives life. And this is the motto of this company. They live by this. Plant life gives life. And guess what? This is not a concept that was lost in the 21st century. This is not a concept that was got whipped up in a blender recently. This was from way back when. In fact, if you read the Bible, you go to Revelation 22, it says, in the midst of the street of it, you talk about the leaf, the tree of life, where the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. My friends, How many of us know persons who were given a death sentence, pretty much, and said that they only had a certain amount of months to live, and then they changed their diet and they overrode that death sentence and lived for many years. I can tell you about one man. I researched him. He died and left a very successful restaurant. This man was told at one point in his life that he had 6 months to live because of cancer. 6 months. You know what he did? He went on a drastic dietary change. He changed his diet, cut out meat, started eating a lot of plant life, drinking a lot of juices, green juices. And when he started getting the very good success stories, his friends and well-wishers wanted to partake in that which he was doing. And so he opened a restaurant. This man lived 25 years after the death sentence was given by the doctor. 25 years. And he never died from cancer. It was a freak car accident that he died from, right? As what his ex-wife told me, all right? So we know the stories. You have heard similar stories. People have issues and them change them diet, and boom, all of a sudden they live beyond that which they were told they were going to live, all right? No, this company is so aware of this fact that they scoured the world, all over the world, and they examined over 400 of the best plant life food sources, over 400 of these plant life food sources from all over the world, because they believe that plant life gives life, yes. So we're talking about organic and ethically sourced superfoods from all across the world. Some we know, like Noni here, and some we don't know. Like I don't know what this fruit is, all right? But they even visited the blue zones of the world. What do you call the blue zones? These are areas in the world where people live to over 130 years old. Can you imagine? Over 130 years old that's how they live. That's how long they live to. You find 80-year-old women having babies. When you die at 70 in this side of the world, this side of the Western world, you're looked upon as someone who lived out their lives. When you die at 70 in their society, you die prematurely, because on average people live to 130 years old. So we examine the foods they eat, right? And all these exotic, powerful superfoods, even ancient civilization foods, like what did people eat in the Bible days that made them live so long, like quinoa and the olives and all those things. These foods made the short list over 400 potent plant-based food groups, plant-based foods that we put together, and we made a short listing of 96 from the 400 to make our products. Even spices from the spice markets of the world, like the ginger, the cayenne pepper, the turmerics. Guys, we were schooled to think that the only thing these things were good for is to make your food taste good, but that's not so. They are good for the body. And these spices have made its way in our products, in our systems, all right? Even organically sourced and ethically sourced herbs, right? Yes, all right? And we made a short list of 96 from the 400 selected foods, right? To make this powerful system called the Daily 3 system. Remember the question we asked earlier? The question was, is there one thing that we could do every day to take us each step of the day, each day to optimal health? Guys, I'm here to announce to you that this one thing is this powerful system called the Daily 3 system. Guys, I am in awe of the system. Literal awe, I'm telling you. Believe when I tell you. Let's talk about it. Now, this system comprises of 3 products, right? Well, the same strategy of being very prudent about plant-based food items is used to make all our products. But specifically speaking about the Daily 3, one of the products populates the body with, populates the microbiome with a rich variety, diverse array of friendly bacteria. Another one feeds those friendly bacteria, and then the other one detoxify the body from the bad bacteria. So it's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. That's why it's called the Daily 3. All right. Before I go into what they are, just want to boast a little bit, to show off our badge of honors, right? Where this product is concerned, energy is concerned, because we have these badges, no additives, 100% vegan, USDA organic, is highly proactive for your health. Non-GMO, no sugar added, 100% plant-based, my friend. And guess what? These guys are very particular about how efficacious they make their product, right? When you take this product, your 60 trillion cells stand up and salute you, right? Stand up and salute you. We're talking about proactive nutrition, right? The benefits of a healthy gut microbiome are many. The study of the microbiome has been going on for decades and could well be the most compelling frontier of health science. The conclusion is absolutely very clear. Listen, guys, a healthy gut microbiome can change your life in ways that will utterly surprise you. And we are seeing this every day. A healthy gut will change your life in ways that will utterly surprise you. All right? Let's talk about the first one here. This one called the Phytopower. Oh my word. I am in awe of the Phytopower. This one, I salute this thing every day. It's made up of fermented foods, and you know fermented foods are good for your gut. Made of fermented foods, is made of probiotics, made of prebiotics, polyphenols, and whole foods. Let me tell you something. If you were to go into a health food store to buy a fermented, some kind of fermented food, bottled fermented foods or whatever, to buy a probiotic, to buy a prebiotics, to buy polyphenols and all that, you spend so much money. That's why I tell you, when you look at this, this is not normal. This is phenomenal and the price is good. Some person says, you know what? That's not for me because I'm actually taking a probiotic already. Well, most probiotics are just single strain or double strain. This probiotic here is a full spectrum probiotic. Full spectrum, all right? No. We have to unlearn some things, my friends. We have to unlearn some things because we were brought up to believe in some things that are not quite so. Like I'm telling you, say, it's only recently I realized that not all cholesterol is bad, right? It's only recently I realized that not all bacteria is bad. We live lives where we sanitize every day just to try to get rid of bacteria. Yet still, without bacteria, you and I will not exist enough. In fact, we are more microbial in nature than humans because there are far more microbial foreign cells in our body that makes us up than we have human cells. Imagine that. So when you see a man at your door with a firearm on his waist, don't just get ready to run and hide because you have to look at mission and the motive. What's the man's mission and motive? If the mission and motive is to harm you, rob you, steal, kill and destroy, then you have a right to go hide. We have a name for people like that. We call them gunmen, and depending on their rap sheet, probably a murderer, depending on their rap sheet. What if the mission and motive of the man with the firearm is to protect and serve you? You don't need to run and hide. We have a name for persons like that. We call them policemen or security officers. And they have one mission, to protect and serve and to limit the activities of the former one, the one that is bad, the gunman, right? Same so in the body. We have pathogenic, harmful bacteria in the body that their mission and motive, and they exist 24/7, 365 to create these diseases and death in the body. That's what they do. Then we have another set of bacteria called probiotics. The name for them is probiotics from two Greek words, pro meaning promoting and life, and biotic meaning life. So in other words, what you're saying is life promoting bacteria. So we have these life promoting bacteria, and their mission is to keep you healthy. Their mission is to help you to live healthier lives. If you don't have them, in common colloquial Jamaican expression, dog nyam your supper. Have to find ways to, there's two things you need to bear in mind when it comes to gut health and gut bacteria. Two words, balance and diversity. Balance meaning you, without the opposite of balance in the body is dysbiosis, where the harmful pathogenic bacteria proliferate and outnumber the good bacteria, right? Outnumber the good bacteria and creates dysbiosis, and that give rise to all kind of maladies and diseases in the body, all right? So that's balance. You want to make sure that the bacteria that have control over your gut microbiome are not the pathogenic types, but the probiotics, the life-promoting bacteria. Next thing apart from balance, well, the next thing apart from balance is diversity. It's not just to have probiotics, but you need the amount of bacteria, of good bacteria, and the different types of bacteria is important. But just like if you walk on a factory floor, they are making cars. Do you realize that not everybody is doing the same thing? Some people are putting the chassis together, are painting the fender, are putting on the tires, are installing the electricals, right? They are doing specialized jobs. Same so in the body. These bacteria, they are performing specialized jobs. So when it's not just to have probiotics, but you want to have a diverse mix, and you want to have enough of that diverse mix. All right? Now, talk about the phytopower. The phytopower, one of the reasons why the phytopower is so powerful, my friends, is because it not only have the two most popular one, which is called, one is called Bifidobacterium, and the other one is called Lactobacillus. Well, Bifidobacterium, the absence of which in kids give rise to autism. When they test autistic kids, if they find that there's a lacking of Bifidobacterium, which could be as a result of the child being exposed to different bouts of antibacterial treatment over the years, and it wipe out the good bacteria that creates that. That could be one reason, right? It's not the only reason, but it could be one reason. All right, let's look at the other one, Lactobacillus. It is said that the yeast that cause yeast infection in most women is a yeast called Candida albicans. Candida albicans. You know how that becomes, all these Candida albicans take over the body when there's an absence of Lactobacillus bacteria, probiotic, or other gut microbes that works against it. So just like the policeman, my friends, these probiotics limit the activity of the pathogenic type bacteria in the body, and the absence of these bacteria cause these harmful pathogenic bacteria to proliferate. No, it's not just the absence of lactobacillus that cause these things, the yeast to proliferate. Poor diet choices, or hormonal imbalance, or treatment of antibacterial drugs can cause these. Because when you take the antibacterial, it does not harm the Candida albicans, but it harms the lactobacillus and depletes them, so the Candida albicans proliferates, and then you have the yeast infection. All right, guys, we need to get this product in the hands of so many people, because people are suffering out there, right? So in addition to a full spectrum offering of probiotics, life-promoting bacteria in this product, it is made of 40 ingredients. 40 ingredients makes up the phytopower that delivers the most comprehensive phytonutrients in the world, right? What are phytonutrients? These are found in plants. They help to strengthen the plant's immune system. You find that plants that exist and thrive in harsh conditions have more phytonutrients, because these harsh conditions are managed and tolerated by the plant because the presence of these phytonutrients. These phytonutrients protect the plant from disease and environmental harm. When we consume the plant, we get a transfer of these benefits, where these phytonutrients help to stave off debilitating diseases. Each color provides important health benefits, guys, and no one color is superior to the other. So I grew up hearing my mother saying, eat your greens, eat your vegetables. I grew up thinking the most important, or the only plant color that matters, was green. That's not so. No one color is superior than the other. Guys, we need to eat like the rainbow. Let's take the red phytonutrients for argument's sake. From the red phytonutrients, you get lycopene, quercetin, and betalains, right? These are like your red bell peppers, your cherries, your tomatoes, your raspberries, and your beets, and those kind of foods. Red, right? These red phytonutrients help to protect your cardiovascular, protects body-wide chronic inflammation, helps with liver detox, detoxify the liver, provide bone health, good for heart and circulatory issues, arthritis, preventing arthritis and diabetes, and a slew of other benefits. Guess what, guys? 74% of people today don't eat enough red. Look at yourself and ask yourself, am I among those 74%? And if you answer honestly, yes, I have good news for you. It's in the phytonutrient, phytopower, the reds. What about the purple phytonutrients? Anthocyanins, resveratrol, phenolic acids. Good for cardiovascular health, cellular protection, brain function, protecting you against body-wide chronic inflammation, good for your skin, keep away arthritis, good for cardiovascular health and cognitive health, right? These purple phytonutrients are purple foods, 76%. When was the last time you eat something purple? When was the last time you ate something purple? 76% of us do not eat enough purple. And if you're among the 76%, guys, good news, the purple phytonutrients or purple foods are in the phytopower, right? What about green? 69% of people don't eat enough greens, even though it was drilled in us from youth. 69% of us do not eat enough greens. Greens are good for your eye health, your skin health, prevent cholesterol, is anti-inflammatory, protects your joint, stave off, manage your blood pressure, your blood sugar, and anti-aging. What about your yellow and your orange phytonutrients? Yes, my friends, alpha carotene, beta carotene, hesperatine, good for vitamin A, good for your heart, is a powerful antioxidant, cellular protection, boosts your immune system, my friends, and anti-inflammatory, anti-inflammation, anti-aging, cellular protection for your cells. We talk about your pumpkins, your carrots, your mangoes, your yellow bell peppers, and a slew of other yellow and orange type foods. 74% of us don't eat enough yellow. If you're among the 74%, this little one box here, right here, guys, it has the yellows, all the colors of the rainbow. All the phytonutrients from the different colors are in this, plus a full spectrum probiotics with prebiotics. And it don't stop there, because it also have digestive enzymes. Oh my God, digestive enzymes. We're talking about, guys, the lack of digestive enzymes, my friends, the lack of digestive enzyme give rise to a slew of issues, including malnourishment. Just think for a second. You work hard. You work very hard. You're pushing the trolley through the supermarket, observing every label, packing up a trolley of good, nutritious foods. The good, nutritious food is in your trolley, it's in your fridge, it's in your pot, it's in your plate. But guess what? It's also in your gut, but you're not getting the nutrition from it. You're still suffering from malnourishment. Why? Because you don't have the right tools in your gut that will break down the food into a more bioavailable form so that the gut microbiome can distribute the nutrients via the bloodstream to your cells. If you don't have the right tools, the right enzymes to break down these things, you are going to be malnourished. Yes, no. Having lots of enzyme is the total opposite. All right? We're talking about amylase, breaks down carbohydrates and starches. Lipase that breaks down fats and into critical fatty acid. Protease that breaks down protein. Cellulase that breaks down the plants, or the plants that you eat. Lactase that breaks down lactose from milk. So person who keep on saying, I'm lactose intolerant, that can be fixed. What they need is not just lactase, the enzyme, but enough of lactase, the enzyme. The lactase enzyme, enough, not just a little, but enough to do the job. And guys, many persons are suffering out there, and I'm sure you know a few of them right now, who are can't have milk because of the not having the right tools to work. Guys, such is the phytopower, right? Very good. It's very easy. You just tear out, it comes in sleeves, tear off the sleeve, knock the contents in your juice, your shake, or in your water, mix, shake, and drink. You're done, right? The second one feeds the good bacteria. So there is a thing you want to prevent in the body, my friend. It's called dysbiosis, where there is an unbalance, where you have more pathogenic harmful bacteria in the gut than you have the good bacteria. Now, guys, every day the bad bacteria get fed. How is that? Let me tell you how. Because sugar is the most sneaking thing out there. I get to realize that even Campbell's soup have sugar. These manufacturers are finding slick ways to ease in sugar in their product because they know sugar is very addictive. And the excuse is that it enhances flavor. It also enhances diabetes and all kinds of diseases. Guys, if every day the bad bacteria gets fed, then that's why most of us are so sickly, because dysbiosis is a must, because every day the bad bacteria gets fed. And if they get fed and they are proliferating, you're going to have dysbiosis, which may lead to leaky gut, which is going to lead to debilitating, harmful, inflammatory diseases. So this thing is called next balance, because what's the food group that are in this bottle are provide soluble fiber and polyphenols that the good bacteria eat. So one sip of this each morning is going to feed the good bacteria. One sip of this each morning is going to feed the good bacteria, my friends. And what's in this? Why it's called next, by the way, is because it's the next generation of Noni. Guys, you and I, if you're on the call and you're over 30, I'm sure you know about back in the day, Noni juice. Noni was the first nutritional liquid supplement to be brought on the market. It did so well. The company behind Noni, the guys behind Noni is the same guys who are behind this company. And they spent millions of dollars. They spent millions of dollars on clinical trials to embellish the efficacy of the juice to the point where the juice crossed over and went into the PDR, the physician desk reference, the doctor's Bible, that which doctors reference for new drugs. Can you imagine a liquid supplement, not a drug, so potent that it was listed in the PDR? Not only that, it did so well because the testimonies were so great. People loved it because it really did work. That every 1.8 seconds, a bottle of Noni was sold somewhere in the world. In fact, it is said that the sales that Coca-Cola did in their 4th year of operation, the sales that they did in their 4th year of operation, this company did it. So this Noni company outdid them in their 1st year. Imagine that. And right now, this new company called Love Biome, with the new version of Noni, the next level of Noni, has outsold that company in their 1st year. Now, they decided that nobody's going to out-Noni them or out-microbiome them. They have found a way to increase the efficacy of the Noni by up to 25%. By one, fermenting the Noni. So it is said that fermented Noni makes regular Noni better. Red light fermented Noni, which is a highly proprietary strategy that is owned by this company, you won't see it anywhere else, makes fermented Noni best, even better, because red light fermentation increases the polyphenols and the efficacy of the Noni by up to 25%. We also have fermented turmeric, jackfruit, alma, pumpkin. We have an antioxidant immune complex blend made of blueberry, Noni, jackfruit, and all these fantastic superfoods. Guys, this thing works. Then we have the last of the three, the next detox. My friends, this product is going to detoxify your gut, your skin, your liver, and your blood. Guys, we cannot play with the whole act of detoxifying. When you talk about detoxifying the body, most people say, you know what, okay, I did one a couple of months ago, I did one last year. Every year I do a detox, every year. Once a year, the detox. Guys, toxins and bad bacteria are working 24/7, 365 to harm your body. They don't take a rest. So once a year is just not enough. It's a daily routine for them. By the way, when we talk about toxins, they are everywhere. I don't know where in your house you're watching this Zoom call, but I'm sure when you look around, it looks clean and you're saying, I'm good, man. But let me tell you something. These toxins are odorless, they are tasteless, and they are odorless, tasteless. You can't see, they're invisible. Right. No, they are everywhere. Toxins are ubiquitous to our environment. There's no such thing as a pristine environment. In fact, the difference between toxins you accumulate in the body and toxins you release is what is called sequestered toxin or your body burden. And guess what? The body burden of people today is some 3 times higher than the body burden of their foreparents or their great grandmother, because we are living in a far more toxic times today than before. Every 5 years, over 10,000 new products enter the market, chemical products enter the market that weren't here 5 years ago. And most of them are not tested. They just dump them on us. Guess what? What you used to wash your clothes, to clean your house, the bleach you used to wash the bathroom, the chemicals you used to bathe, the deodorant you use, all these stuff are leaching through the skin, toxins, right? If you drink water, you're exposed to heavy metals. If you inhale oxygen, which you must, you're exposed to volatile organic compounds. If you eat food, especially if it is chemically altered or GMO foods, you're going to experience toxins. All right? There is a tipping point, my friends, above which the accumulation of these toxins begin to interpret into diseases. So today's toxins are tomorrow's fibromyalgia. Today's toxins are tomorrow's cancer. Today's toxins are tomorrow's arthritis. So you have to find ways to release or lower your body burden, right? Here is a very delicious way to do it, because the only problem I have with this product is that I am tempted to just put it on my head and just gulp. It's delicious, okay? Now, 1 sip each morning or each night. I take it in the night, in the late evening. It's going to detoxify the gut. It's going to purge the bad bacteria from the gut. It's going to detoxify your skin, your liver, and your blood. Very good. All right? What's in it? A ton of things are in this. A ton of things, of stuff, of powerful things. Turmeric, fermented turmeric, chlorella, moringa, right? Purple carrot, lemon. I don't want to go through the whole list, but a lot of good things. My friends, question. What are you feeding? Are you paying the farmer or the pharmacist? If you're not paying the if you're not paying the farmer today, you're going to pay the pharmacist tomorrow. All right? Put that in the pipe and smoke it. Then, guys, we have a new set of products called I call it the next generation of phyto products, the next generation of phyto. As good as the phyto is, they created offshoots of the phyto power. We call them targeted probiotics, right? Targeted probiotics, right? You're talking about they isolated the probiotics that does specific jobs, and we created products to that more efficiently delivers what you want. Like, for instance, energy is a big thing right now. Persons are actually killing themselves slowly by drinking too much coffee or too much of the other energy drinks that are just laced with sugar and other bad stuff. In this product, you have superfoods that lends to immediate energy, healthy energy in the body. Plus, they have over 15 billion colony forming units of targeted probiotics in 3 specific strains in this delicious thing, guys. Very nice to drink. Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, and Bifidobacterium infantis. Guys, when you drink this, it is going to assist the body in harvesting more energy from the body, from the foods you eat. So you and I could actually eat the same food, same portion, and I walk away with more energy than you. Why? Because if I have the right tools in my gut to harvest more the energy from my food, you are going to get less energy from your food. So the solution to low energy is not necessarily a Red Bull or a Monster or a bomb. It is to approach it from a healthy, scientific angle where you have the right tools in the gut that processes the food properly and more efficiently so you get more energy. And it tastes good. Did I say it tastes good? It tastes very good. What about stress and anxiety? Are you sleeping well tonight, my friends? Let me tell you something. This Phyto C, which C stands for calm, gonna calm you, and it's stress management. It has the superfoods in it that lends themselves to perfect balance and homeostasis in the body, which also including managing stress. It also has 10 billion CFUs of 3 strains of probiotics whose job is to communicate to the brain via the vagus nerve to put your body in more calm, make you sleep at night, release stress, and all of that. Lactobacillus casei, Lactobacillus acidophilus, Bifidobacterium breve. Then we have weight management. My friends, I know a lot of persons right now who want to release some weight, but they are just afraid. Why? Because they have tried so many things in the past. And they take off the weight today and they put it down back tomorrow. Listen, we're not talking about the yo-yo diets, the glorified starvation diets. You pay a ton of money for them, you get a whole of pills and everything, and you take them and then either you don't lose the weight or you lose the weight and put it back after a while. This is a very professional, scientific approach to losing weight. And by the way, it didn't say weight loss, it said weight management. Why? Because even persons who are underweight, it is good for them. Why? Because the probiotic that is in this weight management product, and by the way, it is delicious, you're gonna like the taste, is a probiotic called Lactobacillus gasseri. Lactobacillus gasseri communicates with the brain to allow the brain to release, to absorb less fat from the foods you eat, instruct the release more weight, and so put your body in balance. Now, because this is all about balance and homeostasis, if you are underweight, it's going to help you to put on a little weight to get you to where you should be. So this is not your normal weight loss product. This is highly scientific. And guess what? When you lose the weight, you keep it off. We have persons who, there's so many testimonies about this. It's not crazy, it's not funny. And it's very simple. No whole of pills to be swallowing. It's drink, all drink. They comes in sleeves, sachets, you pour it in your water, your juice or whatever, shake and drink. You're going to love it, all right? And then this one, my friends, I salute this one. So many of us are diabetic, are pre-diabetic, are pre-diabetics because we are trending, because the sugar thing is not normal. Everything, almost everything we are consuming outside there has sugar hidden sneakily in it, increasing the amount of sugar intakes we take each day. Guys, you drink this thing 15 minutes before your largest meal is going to block between 50 to 60% of the sugar, carbs, and calories that you otherwise would absorb in the gut that would otherwise cause dysbiosis. So this thing here is not just for diabetics or pre-diabetics. It's for everyone who have a gut. It's for everyone who eats. By the way, can I tell you? We all can find healthy food today. When you go to the restaurants today, when you go for lunch, when was the last time you go to lunch and ask the person, the cash counter, can I have my protein today with Rowan provision? They're going to tell you, no, we don't have that. But we have all we have is rice. Rice that converts to sugar. My friends, it's easy to rock up the calories and the sugar each day because of what we have available to eat out there. So this is a powerful tool, is a sugar block. Blocks the sugar every day. All right. Now, we're gonna stop right here for a second, just to give persons on the call a chance to give a story or a testimony that you may have on the products that we have here. All right. So if you're on the call or you have a testimony, just raise your hand or open your microphone and just go at it. All right. So we'd like to hear if you have a question or if you have a testimony, please go ahead. Going one.
Okay, I'm going first.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Okay, so my testimony is about myself and my son. First, I want to speak about my son. I started giving him well, first of all, he's known as a sleeper at school. The whole school knows that he sleeps when he goes to school, and everybody complain, teacher complain. And I started to give him the product, and I give him almost all of the product. So we share together as a family, and the results, they were amazing. He was more focused in class. The attention problem that he had in class, that ceased. The sleeping was no longer. He was on he's on the football team, and very energetic. So every day he would come, and every morning he would come and ask for his product, and every night he would come and ask for his product. I practically had to hide it from him because it tastes so good. I had to hide it from him. And right now we just run out, so we are waiting on our next shipment to come in. And I tell you, the calm makes him sleep and stop roaming in the nights. And that is a plus because that was a problem for us. And for myself now, yes, the calm makes my body so relaxed. And, that's one of the main benefits I get from the product. The stress that I normally feel is no longer there. And also the sugar block, that one was very beneficial to me. I started losing weight, the weight management and the sugar block. And, overall, I'm seeing the benefit from the products. I'm happy to share this testimony with you.
Thank you very much. All right, we have Celia Lewis. All right, Celia, open your microphone, Celia, please.
Hi, good night. Thank you for allowing me to share. I have a testimony with regards to the detox. Now, I've always known myself. I'm in my 50s and I've always known myself, apart from having to go to the bathroom when you have diarrhea more than one time for the day. The detox has certainly propelled my go to the bathroom. And this is not diarrhea effect. When I wake in the mornings, I wake very early in the mornings, and I will go twice before I actually go to work in the mornings, and then come back in the late afternoon and go again. And this has been a very good relief for me. And I believe that the detox is doing what it should do, what the ingredients as we know that it should be doing to our bodies. And this is a very, very good thing for me as an individual. So I can attest to that this is really detoxifying my body. My skin tone has improved significantly as well. And apart from, consuming a lot of water, this has propelled that as well. So I've seen the benefits of the detox. Thank you for allowing me to share.
So very good. I like that testimony. Thank you, Celia. All right, please continue to use your product and share the story. All right, so that seems to be it. I don't see any more hands going up.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Who is this? Dr. Cameron?
Yes, it is. Good night to everyone. I have shared this testimony, but I know there are new persons on the call, so I would like to share again. I'm and my husband have been using the products, and we have gotten very, very good results. As the speaker before me just said, it has really helped with the whole digestive system, both in digesting the food and in elimination. That's one plus. And another thing, and as she says, normally for me, it's like 2 times in the morning and also one time in the afternoon. Another important benefit that I have gotten is that of getting a sweet sleep from I put down my head until I wake up in the morning. That was something that I never experienced for years. I'm always getting just short naps, an hour or two wake up, up for another hour or two, and like a seesaw effect. However, since I've been taking this product, I am sleeping. I mean, it was so bad that I would go to church and I would ask the persons who are praying when we are fasting and prayer to pray that I sleep. So you know how important that was. Praise the Lord, I can say I'm sleeping. I have another experience that I'd like to share from a client of ours. She has a 7-year-old who has attention deficit hyperactive disorder, and the school called her to come for the child because of the situation that was happening. It was recommended for her to get a shadow at school. In other words, somebody to be with her throughout the day, or also to be on medication. However, she called us and my husband and myself, and we decided to recommend the product. I didn't even have the product. It was Mr. Williams who we borrowed the product from, and he and I went and gave it to her. It was a Sunday. By Wednesday, when I called, I said, how is she doing? She said she didn't sleep all night last night. So I said, okay, I'm going to try to get the Calm, because she was on the daily 3. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring it. But on Thursday, I called again because I wanted to apologize. And she said to me her daughter went to sleep about early the Wednesday night and did not wake until about 10 o'clock the next morning. And she's just so elated. Not only was that one incident, but since then, when I called them Monday, she says and this is just now, Monday would have been 8 days. She says our daughter has been going to bed between 9 and 10 when the bedtime used to be 12. So she sent us a picture early this week of her daughter fast asleep before 10 o'clock. It was really, really just so heartwarming. And we just really love this product, and we are recommending it to everyone. We don't have to worry about the children taking it because it's all plant-based. It's all food that we derived all the benefits from. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Most welcome. Very powerful story and testimony. You're going to help other families with the same product, because I never knew that so many families have the same kids with the same thing, but it's very, very prevalent. So thank you again, Doc. All right, so it seems that we don't have anybody else for stories. So we're going to move on to complete a few more slides before I hand over to another person to take care of the financial part of it. But let's talk about cost. How much does this system cost? Well, the Daily 3 system is one of our most popular system on this platform. You have 3 prices. Which one do you think is best? $185. The full retail price is $185. You don't need to pay that. The best price is $160. That's with a subscription. Tell you what, the person who invited you here tonight, let that person knows what you want and that you want the best price, and they will advise you as to how to first be an affiliate and then how to go on subscription so you get the best price. This is not the only pack we have, the Daily 3. We also have a Fighter Power Combo Pack, which is all of the new fighters, the C, the W, the E, and the Sugar Block. Retail is $185. Subscription price is $155. That's what you pay when you're on subscription, the best price. We also have the Fighter Power Complete Pack, which is all of the new Fighter Powers, plus the mother of all fighter, the Fighter Power Original, right? $265 for the retail price, but you can get it for $230 for on a subscription. If stress and anxiety and not being able to sleep is your main issue, you may want to do the Daily Calm Pack. Register with the Daily Calm Pack. That is one next balance, one next detox, and a month supply of the Calm. $185 retail, subscription best price is $155. If energy is your issue, then you might want to get the Daily Energy Pack. 1 month supply of the E or the energy, a balance and a detox. Retail $185, best price at subscription is $155. What about dropping weight? If you're within weight, but you're watching that weight because you know what? 3 months down the road, I have to go to my graduation or my class reunion or family reunion, and I want to fit in that red dress. Guess what? You may want to not take chances. So you want to go on this pack, which is going to really trim you and keep you trim. It's a month supply of the weight and a balance and a detox. Full retail $185, best price at subscription $155. But what if releasing weight is your major issue? You have some weight that you want to release, right? You have some weight you want to release seriously, all right? You're obese or you're getting there, you know what I'm saying? Or you have some pounds you really want to drop. Then you want to get the Daily Trim Complete. It has 1 month supply of the Sugar Block, 1 month supply of the weight, a balance, and a detox. Retail price, $255. Best price at subscription, $225. However, to me, the best package to choose is the Love Biome Complete Pack. It covers everything. What I never mentioned, because I know I'm realizing I was using the wrong slides, not the one I recently worked on. We didn't talk about the skin care. The Skin Body Souffle, it does so much for the body, for the skin, because your skin has a microbiome also, and it has no talc, no alcohol, no silicone. It is clean and pure, and it treats your skin, make your skin glow, right? That comes in this pack, by the way, right? The complete pack. You get a month, you get the Daily 3 in this pack. You get all the the new fighters and the original fighter in this pack. Every one of the products that Love Biome sells is in this pack. And the retail price is $425. And the best price at subscription is $345. These packages are just flying off the shelves right now, I can tell you. All right? Now, I am going to stop right here and hand over to Mr. Cohen Baker, who is going to take us through a couple of slides and share with us how you can actually improve your personal economy by being an affiliate with this company, amazing company. Go on.
Okay, guys, good night, everybody. Let me get my slide here. Share. Thanks, Owen, for the introduction. Thanks for a great presentation. Let me get my slide here shared. Okay, good. So my part is to talk about the financial side of Love Biome. But before I get to the financial part of Love Biome, I would like to share my personal testimonies. So I have several testimonies. So I'm a wellness coach, I will call it, or a wellness nutritionist person. But I have had several clients who have used the Love Biome product since I started it 4 months ago. I had a gentleman who came into my office. He had prostate issues. And I recommend the daily 3 for him. In 3 months, his PSA went from 166 to 0.04. And that's an excellent. So the 166 was like an operation reading, and his reading is now 0.04, which is a normal reading range. And that's an excellent testimony. Then my family is diabetic. I am not, thank God. I have a smaller brother who is diabetic and a smaller sister who is diabetic. And I've been giving them the daily 3, and then now adding the Phyto B to it. It's great, guys. I mean, their blood sugar is like 7 and 6. Normally, their blood sugar is like 25, 24. So those are great testimonies. And then for me personally, I lost some weight. So for the best weight I've had in, I would say, about 25 years. And let me tell you why. As a nutritionist, you always tell men to keep their waist below 40. Now I've always struggled with that. But guys, I mean, my waist yesterday was like 39. And I'm very, very happy for that. So these products are doing very, very well. I have more energy. And I also sleep like a baby at night. So guys, they are great, great products. And just to say, with these great products in hand, there must be a fantastic opportunity that goes along with it. And so we're going to talk about the financial side of Love Biome in the next 15 minutes. So how to build a successful business from the comfort of your phone. And this is very interesting because, you know, time is changing, technology is elevating time, and people are becoming more sophisticated. And this company, I tell you, is one of the easiest company to build with sharing information from your phone, because everything is really about sharing information. And so that's something that's great. And so the company offers that. What does my membership get me? So once you pay $25 US, you get membership for life with this company called Love Biome. That impressed me big time. So you get a professional design website, marketing tools, a value of $50 per month. You also get an e-commerce store connected to fulfillment center, a $50 a month value, online business management dashboard, $50 a month value, and in-house customer service and online support ticket system, a $50 a month value. So you're getting $200 per month for life. Guys, this is a great, great opportunity. And I know the company will improve their offering later on down the road. So once you pay $25 as a member, you don't have to pay no more membership fee, guys. And that's excellent. Normally, I paid renewal fee in companies that I've been with. This one, no more renewal fees, just $25. Now, and as a distributor, or when you become a member with the company, there are several positions that you want to achieve, because the higher position you get, you and I will know you earn more money. So as a member, the company has 5 leadership levels, and I will explain that to you guys. So the first level, though, is what is called an affiliate plus. As an affiliate plus, you want to do 60 points, and you have a 60 person group volume, and your earnings is at the first level 15% and 5% on the second level. Now, at this level, what I will tell you right now, you don't earn 15% and 5% for the first week or first 60 days. These are earnings for life, and it goes right up to the top of the company. Let me explain that. So the first level of leadership is called the merchant. As a merchant, you want to do 60 points personal, 960 points as a group volume. So you have we're going to use here the daily 3 packs. So you could use 8 daily 3 packs for the month, and you earn 15% first level and 10% second level. And you earn 3%, 2%, 2% down to the 5th level as a merchant. As a merchant, you can earn anywhere between $140 to $500 a month. How many of us, an extra $500 US a month, could make a difference in our life? Just ask yourself the question. How many of us, how different could your lifestyle be with an extra $500 US a month? Let's go to the next level. The next level is called a builder. As a builder, you now have to increase your personal volume, which is a 120 volume. It's like a 4 Phyto Power or a daily 3, 130. As a builder, you have a 4,800 points group volume, just about 36 daily 3 packs. You have 3 personal enrollees. You earn 15% at the first level and 10% on your second level also. And you earn 4%, 3%, 3%, 3% down to the 6th level. And then and as a builder, you have several levels to earn before you reach the leadership level. So you repeat builder one more time, you get an extra $500 US. It's called an achievement bonus. And then guess what? You double your builder volume to 9,600 points, you get an extra $500 US. You increase your builder volume to 14,400 points, you get what? An extra $750 US. Then you increase your builder volume again here to 19,200 points, you earn a one-time payment of $1,000 US. So just imagine, between builder and leader, you can earn here just in achievement bonuses, talking about $2,750 US, right there. That's great income, guys. That's excellent, attractive income. The next level is called a leader, where you really start putting something together. Here you have a 120 point, fill three personal enrollees, 10%, 15% on the first level, 10% on the second level, and you earn 4% right down to the sixth level. You also earn 3% leadership bonus, and you earn a 16% of the global sales pool of the company. That's excellent. Then the next level is called a star performer. A star performer, you now have, and as a leader, sorry, you get a one-time payment of $2,500 US, one-time payment. Star performer, you do 120 personal points. Now you have to increase your personal enrollees to 4 active personal enrollees, have 15% on the first level, 10% on the second level, and 5% right down to the sixth level. What kicks in now, a 5% leadership bonus and a 24% global sales pool. That as a star performer, you're expected to do about 369 packs. And then the top position in the company is called an elite. As an elite, you do personal points of 120, 72,000 group volume, 553 packs. Now you have 5 active enrollees, and you have 15% on the first level, 10% on the second, you have 5% right down to the sixth level. Then a new bonus kick in where it's called your leadership bonus increase to 10%, and your global sales pool increase to 60%. And as an elite performer, once you repeat that position twice, they don't have to be consistent, you earn a one-time payment of $10,000 US. Guys, these are very, very attractive income in this compensation plan. I love this company big time. And so the first thing as an affiliate, what you want to do, whether you're going to use daily 4 packs or you want to use daily 3 packs, first thing you want to do as an affiliate is to get your products paid for. What do we mean by that? You enroll 8 persons, you're earning 5%, you're earning 15% on each person, and you would have earned $156 US. And that means you pay for your or you pay for your could the person mute the mic, please? You pay for your daily 3, or you pay for your 4 packs. So guys, this is what it is, $156 US as an affiliate plus. That's the first goal you want to do. Get 8 persons enrolled to have your products being paid for. And so we want to use here a multiplier effect on the fighter power. So what we did, we focus on the daily 3, the first part of the presentation. We're going to show the potential of the fighter power. So here's a scenario. You get 5 customers who get 10 customers each. You have 5 distributors who get 10 customers each. If you have that happening, moving 4 daily packs, you're talking about $225 at 15%. Then if they get 5 persons each who get 10 customers each, you're talking about $750 US that you earn there, which is about $975 right there. Then you have 25 to 125 times 10, you're talking about 2,850. Let's go down to the 6 levels. If you go down to the 6th level, you're talking about 15,625 customers that you would have had, and then they get 10 persons each at the 6th level. And you're talking about a total of about 703,125, which is total 762,225. Now, this might sound like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money for anybody to earn in a month. But let's break it down. Let's use numbers to crunch this thing, because numbers don't wrong. If you get 50% of this right, you're talking about $365 in a month. If you even get 25% right, let's cut it further. 25% right, you're talking about $180,000 a month. Let's call 12% right, talking about $90,000 a month. And let's go down even further, 6% right. How many 6% that are at school and get great marks? How many parents will be happy with that? When you get 6% right here, you're talking about $45,000 per month. And so you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan, guys, to build a business. Could you mute those mic, please? You have to have a plan to build a business. Yeah, this is a 5-month plan. If you want to build a business very fast, you want to sit down and make a list of names of persons, and make sure, guys, write on a list of names of persons. You can host a party at your house. You can get people to a live meeting or get them on a Zoom. Talking about In the first month, you could become a
Me can't
merchant.
find it. Me epic to me.
As a
You
merchant,
must
you
search.
earn
Guys,
150 to 500 years.
every time I
Guys,
try to mute your mic, you stop talking, but you keep on disturbing the meeting. Can you just mute your mic?
You got to mute the mic. You got to mute the mics. Okay, thank you very much. Second month, you go builder, $500 to $1,600 a month. Third month, you go leader, you're talking about $1,600 to $7,700 a month. Star performer, $7,700 to $62,000 per month. And an elite, you're talking about $62,000 a month. That's a 5-month plan. You could do it in 5 years also. Let's say you're a part-time, you want to take your time to build this business, you want to build it step by step. There's no haste, guys. Look at it this way. As a merchant, you come the first year you want to be a merchant, which I believe is very easy to accomplish. $140 to $500 a month. How many person would make your life will be different if you earn an extra $500 a month part-time every single month? Let's move the second year two. You become a builder. You earn between $500 to $1,600 a month. How many of us see ourselves getting an extra $1,600 a month in our pay in the next year? Year three, you become a leader, $1,600 to $7,700 a month. How many persons in this room could say that their union will negotiate for them to earn an extra $7,700 a month in their salary, in their full-time jobs? Year four, you're talking about a star performer, $7,700 to $62,000 a month. And year five, as an elite performer, you're talking about $62,000 a month. Question I'm asking, would it still be worth it if you decide to build it in a 5-year span to an elite performer? I have to say that question very serious, guys. So what I like about Love Biome is that they pay you on a card. I received my card. I know several persons on this call have received their card. You're in a Love Biome branded card. You can go, I mean, they're telling us to go to the gas station and use it. But guys, I mean, I use mine at the restaurants, I use mine at different locations. But guys, at Visa debit card, you can pull US from it, you can pull Jamaican from it. Very, very easy, and you get your pay, right? And so, Love Biome is a part of the new freedom economy. It embraces work from anywhere, be your own boss, creating income and wealth outside the traditional mainstream. And guys, the other thing about this company is about the trips, the incentives. Right now, guys, the company just started, the company's complaining it's 2 years, like this year. And let me tell you some guys, the company has great incentive. They had a trip in May where they took some guys to Dubai. They only took elites to Dubai. This year, we're in qualification, starting the 1st of April to the 31st of March next year. We're going to Greece. Hear what I said? We are going to Greece. I count myself in already. Become a leader, 3 consecutive months, you qualify to go to Greece with a partner. So you can bring someone with you to Greece, and it's a 7-day cruise in Greece, guys. That's an excellent, excellent trip. How many of us would like to go to Greece one day? All right, good. And this is all expenses paid. So the company has 3 top performers in the company. You have Valencia. She reached elite performer in less than a month. Dr. Tamia, she was here in Jamaica with us, a very nice person. She did it in 2 months, and Dr. Angela did it in less than 5 months. Guys, we have a space in the top part of the company also. So how to travel with Love Biome is really about getting a chance to help somebody build their business. So guys, what I will say to you, if you want to go to Greece, you have to just get some people qualifying to go to Greece also. Love Biome is a great adventure company. And so the trip is in February. Next year, June, is a trip. So just by wrapping up, I will tell you right now, if Richard Branson said, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. And I really believe that this embraces what this company is about. You don't have to know anything, guys. You see, once you start getting a testimonial, guess what? You start sharing it with others. Just sharing your testimony with others. That's a big impact. And then you invite some friends to take a look, because guess what? If they have their own testimonial, they will want to share it also. So I will tell you guys, don't be afraid. This company is going to go big. They're going to go far. And I'm very, very excited about the leadership of the company. And I tell you some guys, we're going to do this thing big, big, big. So I just want to say, get started, guys. You can start with a daily 3, or you can start with a fighter power pack. Whatever you want to do, get started. And also learn, get back to the person invited you, let them tell you how to share your referral link, because that's the most important thing. Let me just share a story with you. I was at the garage on Monday before I go to Montego Bay, washing my car. And while I was there, 2 ladies came. I don't know what they did. We had the conversation started. One was saying, wow, so much crime going on around and stuff. And I said, boy, it's crazy. And so I said, what do you do? She says, I said, she's a nurse. I said, wow. I said, do you keep your income options home? She said, what do you mean by that? Do you look at other ways of earning money? She said, yes, I do. And I said, can I send something to your phone? She said, all right, I'm scared of giving her my number. Let me give you my number. She gave me a number. I sent her the video. And guess what? She came on the Zoom and she wanted to start. So that's a simple way to get people started because you have it in your palm of your hands, guys. So that is my presentation, guys. I just want to wrap it up, give it back to Owen Williams. But guys, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. And let's jump on board, guys, and build this business big. Thank you very much. Take it over, Owen.
Okay, so one second here. So yes, I just want to share one slide and I'm done. Guys, it was a very good night tonight. Where are you, Zoom? Where are you, Zoom? Where are you, Zoom? It was a good night tonight. Yes, here you are. Full screen. All right. Share screen. All right. Okay, now I'm trying to find this PowerPoint. Right, just to share this with you guys, that yes, we are helping, we are here to help you to build this big. Guys, hear what he says? Don't take it lightly. It is going to be a big, this is going to be a big deal, not just in Jamaica, but or in the Caribbean, but worldwide. If you know the momentum that we are seeing in other countries as they come on board, and I mean, the stories, the testimonials of persons using the product and how it has helped their families and themselves to live better, healthier lives. We want to help you to build big business. So when it comes to training and support, we are big on that. We call our group the TSI group, which stands for Team Success International Group, because we are an international group. We have people in the Caribbean, in North America, in the UK. We are spread all over, and we're going to be one of the biggest groups in this company, right? We help you to build your business via conference calls, webinars, company events. Like for instance, come this Sunday, we were supposed to do a training, but in lieu of the training, we're doing this presentation this Sunday. If you know anybody, it's 7 p.m. this Sunday. Do you know anyone who would like to release some weight? If you know anybody who would like to release some weight, we are inviting you to invite them and yourself to come on this call this Sunday at 7 p.m. where we will talk about in details of how our products help people to lose weight naturally. Not just that, but to keep it off. Not just that, but keep it off. Lose weight naturally with breakthrough products that works, right? So this Sunday at 7 p.m., the Love Biome natural weight loss, not the artificial yo-yo diet kind of stuff. Well, pill popping and stuff. Come and see how this works and see how this can benefit you, right? Thank you. So this is the end of our presentation. We'll be back here. Well, Sunday we'll be here, and then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week again. So be good, stay healthy, get back to the person who invited you, my friends, and let them help you to get on board with a package. All right. Thank you. Take care. Good night. I want to thank my co-host, Kohan Baker, for his presentation, Verona Lamley for helping us up to post in the chat, all the persons who gave their testimony, Dr. Charmaine Cameron, Miss, what's her name? Well, she's out of Canada. Yes, that lovely testimony.
Cecilia Lewis,
Peter Lewis and Cohen for his testimony. All right, guys, be good, take care, and this is a wrap.